Hey, this is Blind Fox and welcome at my farm simulator playthrough. As I said before, this game is done with people with visual disabilities and minor movement disabilities, maybe. Taking them into consideration, how easy to play, and for people with doesn't have all of those lovely graphics cards. Now we are gonna build the grain elevator, and I know we haven't seen it yet. We haven't seen it last time, we haven't seen it now. So this is just our contract of the last time. I haven't done any other off-screen work. Our rock picking contract that's finished, that we are just gonna dump here at our cement factory. And I see we are gonna have some fun. Come on. Let's see who can't drive. Oh, come on. This is one of the bad things if you... And I don't have a steering wheel. I don't have any other driving things to use. No steering wheel, no gaming control. Nothing like that. Huh. So I'm not going to put this thing on yet, because frankly there isn't enough stone in here. So let's go and see how it looks. So here it is. Here is the bit of stone. What we want to create first is this, because that's what we're gonna need. I'm not exactly sure how much. And here I haven't shown you the things, but I do know what goes in them. How? Because you watch YouTube videos. Why do you do that? So that you know what to plan for. So we've got all 3 our contracts is completed. So we can just collect them all. We've dumped all the stuff we want from them. And there we go. We don't get a lot of money for these, but hey, any money is good money. Any money that comes in is good money. I said I don't do the harvest contracts because it's just too much driving. Hey, here's a nice hoeing contract. It is 424. It's nice. It's what, 11,000, so we'll get a nice at least 10,000 there. Delightful, yes. Every bit help. And tidding, yeah, no other rock. I'm gonna do all the stone picking stuff I see. And as well as hoeing contracts. And yes, we are literally using our I know our harvester is standing there in the middle of nowhere, but it's still got stuff in which we have to empty. First we have to put on. Oops, these are still our stuff that's standing around. We know they are there. We'll eventually pick them up. least they are not charging us any rent for there. Eventually, the small fields we have, those 3 of them, I will eventually get a plow and just make them one field. Might not hire today. The good thing if it is one, come on, and then, of course I play the keyboard. Anyway, so the good thing if you, the cat is having a bit of a, is annoyed. As I said, if I have a cat, and those of you who watch my ration review channel will know that the cat does like to how to put this? He likes to also be on camera. Because he's a cat. He wants to be on camera. Okay, he's on his way. This one looks either done or why didn't you work? So sometimes if you use why don't you want to cultivate? I know you are not done yet. Yeah. So this thing still needs to cultivate there. And then I need to decide if I'm actually going to... Now let's take this thing. As far as I know, the harvester can't empty directly into the grain silo. I don't know. It's just... Maybe if I had a steering wheel it will go better with driving, but as I say, I don't have a steering wheel. I do have a visual disability. And that sort of translates to some lack in hand-eye coordination stuff. And again, the graphics doesn't look bad. I mean, this is the lowest graphics you get in the game. It is literally the worst it can get. I mean, it is bad. It is... The graphics isn't... It's not set at a high number. It's not... But look at it. It's nice. You can see what's going on. There is detail. I mean, look at it. There is detail. There's stuff that's spinning. There's... I don't even know if this thing is closed. There, let's close it. Set it down. You see there? Let's shut off the engine. I mean, it's cool. You've got graphics. You can even stand on the stuff. You can't open the door, but I mean, you can jump on it. If I want to. You see here, you can see the machinery. There's a fan belts, and it shows dirt and everything. It is very good graphics for its lowest setting. I mean, look at it. It looks like grass. Okay, it even looks like almost real grass. This is not real grass. I mean, it is lowest graphic setting, but you can almost think it is real grass. It looks beautiful. It doesn't look... I mean, I'm not sure what graphics engine they use, but my computer isn't struggling. I've checked out my CPU time, my graphics card. Now I don't have a low-end computer, but I've got, I think, I do have a gaming computer as such, so I do have 32 gigs of RAM. I'm running, what is it? OBS, OSD, what is the thing? I'm running this on low settings. The other reason why I run this on low, and so I've got 32 gigs of RAM. I don't have an Intel processor. I've got the other one. I'm not sure what my graphics card is, but it's not a over powerful one, but I don't think it's a cheap one. It's maybe I mean, yes, I can't afford too expensive gaming computer, but so it's not a light computer, but it's not one of the big heavy the 90 whatever RAM computers, because I don't do streaming. My internet isn't good enough anyway for it, but I mean, it's not a overly heavy computer. It's also not a light one, but I mean, I think the maximum, I can't remember the system requirements for it, but I mean, it's even on low graphics, this thing does phenomenally nice. And you see, I don't know if I would be better if I just reverse this thing. Normally I'm just going to dump you there. See how bad I do. I'm terrible at it. We'll pick up the other stuff later. At the moment I'm just hemorrhaging money. Now we're going to pick up our planter. With this. I think it can run this one. Now something I actually do want to add here. Now I still have enough money for that. I'm first gonna drive my tractor to yon garage to add the sensors that you actually need for precision farming, because we don't have those sensors added yet. Now my fields does have lime on them. I have increased my score some. There is no nitrogen on these. Here is my harvest I got from them. So you can definitely see the difference in soil type there. Okay, you are on the field. You need to start. I don't think you are done. Are you done? No, he's still going. Why aren't you going? See, this is the problem you have with this game. Sometimes stuff just do not want to work. And this field is notorious for that. You can see here, for some reason it just refuses to work. You can see it's not cultivated, you can see there's a problem, but will it work? No. So here we have to actually do this manually. That is also a problem that you might have when you save a game and then come back to it. Oh, come on. But this, normally isn't the problem. Which one is it? Yeah, this one is, no, this is the problem field. This field does sometimes have problems. Oh, come on. Another reason I actually like to use the AI workers for this is simply that let's just see where I am at. No, I don't need to be that there. Is that I sometimes miss some of the stuff. They are a bit more accurate than I am, but sometimes they just do not want to be. Now we actually do need a seeder that is a direct drill, because doing what I'm doing here isn't a good thing. So you can see here there is different stuff that is cultivated. You don't want to cultivate and seed at different times, but we are starting with the base equipment, so that's what you are starting with. And frankly, you really just need to get some. So I might not get all of the stuff in the field at this stage. We might miss stuff. Difficult to actually drive, especially if you've got low vision, drive from within the cab, because you don't always see what you want to see so very nicely. Ah. Alright, that is very difficult. Another problem is if you save your game and your AI worker is in the field, it can also screw up your game. But this field, specific this field here, is very notorious, I've noticed. It likes to be broken. It delights in being broken. Well, come on, cat. So instead of going and hunting for other stuff, I am stuck plowing my field. Cat, no man, come on. And the cat is being annoying. And that is another thing that is lacking that for Farm Simulator. Why don't we have cats? Where is the barn cat? I mean, here is no proverbial barn cat in this game. You need a barn cat. There is no barn cat in this game. Ah. Look how bad this is. My driving sucks. Alright. Now I admit the graphics isn't as good as if you watch some of the guys that actually play on the high graphics, but I mean, easy. And then you forget to actually put your thing down. As which I did here. That is really stupid. So we'll need to go back and do this again. Because I'm... come on. And then this happens. Oh. Let's just go and do it again. Let me just put it down. Oh, just sucks. Come on. Really. There we go. I'll send this one to do his job as well. I just see what a cedar cost me. Or a direct cedar, direct roll. Problem is direct rolls are expensive, more expensive than well, I'll do it after this season, I think, because we're already more or less done. Okay, that's it. Something I would like to do maybe the next season when we do this field is I might just hire a plow and I might just create one big field. I don't have the mod that allows you to use a cultivator to create fields. So the only thing you can use here to create a field is the plow. This is an infamous field here. That's the other reason I actually joined up the fields in the first place, because this field is infamous for not wanting AI workers on it. Or not registering stuff properly. And I don't think I'm the only one with that problem. Now let's see how it looks. Well, it's still just that one that I need to do, and a bit over there, so... Oh, come on. Left up, let's drive over there. So almost done. As I said, this one is a notoriously annoying field. Just because it's an annoying field. Let's just cultivate a bit here. I think there around this might be the thing that's not done. But yes. Go there. Let's lift it up again and go there. This is a notoriously bad field. And I will plough it next here. So that is next year's problem. As I said, next year's problem. So there we go. That one is almost done. Now, I really wanted to finish more stuff today, but then I got sidetracked, and then I needed to do that and this and the other thing. Okay, this is done. Alright, we need to add... Now I could actually disable the precision farming, but then again, why should I? Where is this trigger? Ah, there we go. Or we want to do that. Where is it? Customize. How much is the sensor? It's costing me 14,000, but I need the sensors. So done. Where are we going? So customize, yes. 14,000, yes. I'll send the other tractor around tomorrow. Now this tractor isn't gonna finish his work before. This sensor only works in daylight. So this tractor isn't gonna finish its work today. And yes. I'm gonna send this one over as well when I'm done. As I said, I'll plow this lot up when I'm done there. I'm really considering just I don't know. Oh hell. So I just park all my stuff higgledy-piggledy willy-nilly. I just park that stuff anywhere I want. Now I was thinking about maybe I should get a solid fertilizer and a come on. I might need to get a solid fertilizer and the other lime one, but I'm not going to. Mainly because I don't want the... Ah, come on, where did I... What did I do now? Where did 3 of things go? Now, you can get the liquid fertilizer, and most people use the liquid fertilizer in Farming Simulator. Me, I don't like the liquid fertilizer. Yes, you use it for crop spraying as well. And no, I do not like crop spraying. As in pesticides. I'm going to try to do this also on the organic side. There might just be enough time for me to maybe plant a field. Oh, come on. So what we want is we want the medium sawmill, because it gives more wood chips and it works a bit faster than the small sawmill. So what we want to plant is granola. Oh, sorry, canola. So we'll switch to... Oh, we don't have seed, have we? I think they should... Oh, there's a bag of seed. And if I was thinking... Alright. Oh, it opens already. Good. It's far enough. It sees it. Grand. So we've got some seed. Good. So we'll plant some canola on this field. We'll start here with this one. We'll go to canola. Barley. Oh, let's see, can we plant canola yet? I think, yeah, we can plant canola today. Canola. Yes, and the computer can plant it for us. And I hope it turns it on, the variable seed thing. Because, yes. We want it on this one as well, because mainly because we might use different tractors for different, I mean, maybe a stupid reason to use tractor for all, but sometimes you need, oh come on, and then you push the incorrect button. Customize. Yes, we are adding the sensor. No. Oh well. The only thing is this tractor doesn't have a front connection. That's the silly thing about this tractor. If you don't add that thing, there is no front connection. So you can just as well add the weight. Done. Customize. Yes. So we will, of course, take one of our things. We have that with us. I forgot to do it with the green tractor. I should have taken a thing back. Like that. So we've got how much? 16,000 left. So what am I taking back first? We'll take the stump cutter. No, the stump cutter. I have an idea the stump cutter might be a bit over stumped for us. I don't I forgot to check it, so I don't think I've checked it how much stuff it actually, horsepower it actually needs. But we do need the stump cutter to remove. Where is forestry? Forestry. The stump cutter, how much does it need? Oh no, it's enough. Sometimes I like the mulcher more, but I mean this was much cheaper than the mulcher was. So I'm going to pick this one off first, because if I can remove the stumps as I remove them from the ground. I would want to move them somewhere else also, but that we can do later. Now I do like to use another tractor for this one. Actually a heavier tractor maybe, but one where the tractor has, where it's attached to the front. It just feels better for me that way. We are done with our contract. And there we've got 10,000 more. Now this is really too late in the day to start with a contract. Tedding, weeding, and I don't want to go into the night. You can see there we missed some spot that we didn't cultivate. This one still shows wheat because we haven't run the cultivator over it. We actually want to bale this stuff. And that I'll do tomorrow because, let's see, I can still plant canola tomorrow. And I can plant wheat if I want to plant wheat. Whether or not I want to plant wheat, I'm not sure. Although you do get the straw from it, but canola I think might be worth a bit more. What I do want to plant tomorrow is grass. So let's see here. As I said, this one is what we want, a similar one, but not as expensive as that one. Cedars, planters, cedars. Where are we? Cedars. Exactly what the difference between a planter and a cedar. Let's see. Your planters is more your vegetable things. Now your cedars is what we want. See, your cedars is a wee bit expensive. But we have got this one currently. It's got a 4-point-something meter spread. What we want is something like this. Now this one is cheap and we can afford it. Okay. It's a direct cedar. Use the seed crop. It's the wheel. Yep, what we actually want is this one. The problem with this one is it's only 3 meters. Where if I spend 10 grand more, I can get this one, which is 6 meters. So that add a bit more, and yeah, so that will be 61. It's not a, I mean, it's a silly one. It's not a good one, but let's see if we remove. What will I get if I actually sell? Yeah, come on. There we go. What will we get if we sell? Our cultivator. Is that one? Yes. What will you get for it? 2,000, not much. What will we get if we actually sell the cedar, which is this one? A bit more. But still not enough to actually do anything proper with it. Now this one might just succeed the field. Let's go and look at our precision farming. We've got that. No fertilizer yet. Sorry about that little bit. So yields, now you get the seeds. So you can see there is a difference in seeding there. It did seed it a bit differently. And we already hopefully are increasing some of the stuff. Nitrogen is bad. Of course we haven't done any nitrogen stuff yet. We might just sell this stuff and just hire the seeder. That's the other thing I can do. Pop up this stuff later. Hire the baler, hire that, hire the seeder. I can do that. But while everything is busy planting, I'll go and collect some more stuff. And I'll see you a bit later. So, here we are. This is not a short game. I wanted to show you this. Around the game somewhere, there are these balls, which you can pick up, throw down. Mind you, you can jump down, you won't get hurt yourself. And then you can sort of kick it. Or play tractor ball with it. So this is not a game that you will sit and you will be done in a few hours. And as you collect this stuff, I think I need 16 or for 15 more. Along the way, I do not know if it depends on how far you've built your the mill, or the Graneelevator Museum. Whether or not, that depends on what you see. We'll go and collect one of these artifacts today now. This is one of the nice stuff. The actual location is very nice. You need to sort of hunt it down a bit and not get lost, as I just did. And here let's see, can I find it? Because I know where it is around. And yeah, there we go. It's really, and it's not a bad spot, I must say. It doesn't look as good as it does in the best graphics, but it's not a bad spot. And it doesn't look too bad in this with graphics. So I've got 15 left. So I've collected quite a few now, and this is in the night time, of course, or nightish, so I'll keep collecting stuff and I'll pop back later. Okay, we have completed our collection of our stuff that we got. We also, so we will go and see their Graneelevator next morning. So before that, we are gonna nap. We finished planting one of our fields. So that means I've got roughly 100k to spend. Not really 100, but more or less in that manner. Which means that I can buy a new seeder. And I'm going to do it. Because doing all of this and cultivating stuff is really annoying. And the cultivating really cuts down on our if we are doing the normal game, doesn't matter, but having a separate cultivation stuff really cuts down on some of our stuff we do. So we are going to start this. Although, well, we can just sort of finish this later as well. We already cultivated half of this stuff anyway. You can see here we already have got some weeds. We get down from here, we've got medium weeds. So that we have to deal with as well. Weeds need lime, need rolling. So we've got a lot of stuff to do on our fields still. So a lot of stuff we do need to do. But let's go and look at our Graneelevator Museum, or Graneelevator Museum. So we can only start doing a lot of this stuff in daylight, the normal farm stuff. So here it is, the Graneelevator Museum. Apparently when you are done with it, in some stuff I've seen you can't enter it. But here we can still enter. And let's see what we collected. This thing we collected. Here is 25 things that we collected. We got this lamp. I think we got this stove. We got this desk. We got this board. We got this thing. I think we got that thing. We got the red thing. We got some stuff that's down here. I think we've got this thing. I don't want to show you too much of the Graneelevator Museum inside. I think we got that. No, we didn't get that. But anyway, there is 25 things in here that we collected. Let's see, where is this? Upstairs in here. I want to go to the next level. That thing we've also collected. We got this red thing. We got this pipe thing. There might be a bucket or two that we got. I think there's some stuff here. So very nice. So there's around 25, as I said, there is 25 stuff that you have to collect that will be exhibit or in your museum. Whether or not it's yeah. So while we are here, let's hop out of here. So what we need, firstly, is we need wooden beams, wood planks long. And that's what we need the sawmill for, to actually get those planks. So, we will get started on stuff. At one stage, I don't want to spend money on a lot of stuff that, but on the other hand, you make more money if your environmental score is up. But seeing that we already cultivated a lot of stuff, I'm gonna keep cultivating. I can't cultivate yet because that thing isn't done yet. Now let's see. The first thing we do in the daytime is see if there's anything else. Nope, not anything yet new. Then we'll go and see what contracts there is. Yeah, rock breaking, you can't collect the stones from this. Ploughing we can do. So we'll take this ploughing contract so long. Cost us 500 something for that. So it is field 50. As I say, it's sometimes very difficult to do some of this stuff. As I say, there is broken contracts. This one doesn't have a weight. Some of the stuff has front weights and it's easier to first put on the front weight. Ploughing, normally I just do on contracts, even if I do not play. Maybe I could have done the ploughing with, since we actually need the stone, but that is the last thing you want to do when you are actually playing on precision farming. You do not want to plough, because it sort of screws up your environmental score. So ploughing is not something we want to do. So we are here. Let's see what we will need. We'll need a harrow. We want to keep some money over for our we'll need a roller as well. Where is the harrows? Harrows, here we go. So this one is one. Now I can buy it. And here I actually might just do so. It's really a problem because wanting to hire it really, but the problem with this one is you need it, so you never want medium weeds. I have to think about that. I might just hire everything first. But I do want to buy some stuff as well. Let's do the harrow though. I'm going to buy the harrow because it's not that I really want to buy it, but I hate spraying the crops with weed killer. As I said, it's not as good for leasing. Will cost me 750, but it will still cost me, I think, Overall it will be cheaper because now I don't have to wait for my fields to be done before I work with it, and my tractor can pull it. Always check that as well. Our tractor just can pull it, the yellow one. So the other thing we are going to need is the fertilizer. This one might be, you might think it's stupid for buying it, but so spreading does give me a 50 meter, but that is fine. You might think it's stupid to buy this, but we are gonna actually make quite good use of it. Buy this. It's just easier for me to have it. And then we can always sell things. Now that is so far as we're gonna go. Another thing we also need is our seeder. This is a really small seeder. This is a better seeder. And for this is how far I'm going to go. I said I can lease it. But yes. It is just easier to actually own stuff. Gonna think it's stupid, but we are gonna plant this field. Whoopsie. We're still with that. We're still gonna plant this field with this because it's cultivated already. Alright. So this we just come and drop here about. Now I could actually sell this whole field. And I'm not gonna do it yet. The first thing I want to do is go and collect my weeder. You can see how badly this thing did. What did you do? Come on. Here we go. So is this thing going to drive? So these I want to plant granola. We only have 2 tractors. Which really cramp our style a bit. And then you get cars like this that just interferes with the AI if you're not fast enough. Okay. Let's hunt for some more contracts. See if there's anything worth us doing. Harvesting, rock picking, spraying, no. Mowing, no, not this is too stupid to do. Deadwood, we're not going to do harvesting. This is stupid, nope. This is a nice one, but we do not have a sprayer, and then you have to actually buy stuff for the sprayer. And no, now this thing is planting. We do need rolling, but we might just get away with not rolling the first year. It's not going to give us a good result, but I mean, we planted in a bit of a weird time. And so we have really got such just don't have enough tractors. We will sell some stuff again so that we can make money and actually open up our farmyard a bit. Alrighty. We do have a lot of stuff we need to do. Now the best thing, if you of course play this precision farming, is to spray your weeds. But as I say, I like the more organic bit. Hence we go for the hoer. We are not very good there yet. Tilling we are bad because we cultivated it all. That's why I got the new seeder. But we already cultivated the other stuff, so we're just gonna finish it with that. We are going to buy some nitrogen at the shop. Now yep. And you don't always know what's going to be on sale there. Okay, we want liquid, herbicide, no. There we go. We need solid fertilizer. There is the seed, here is lime, but we can get lime somewhere else. You can also buy some stuff. There's some pig food. Some road salt. These can be used for some of your animals to feed them. That's why you can buy them separately. Here's some pig food. There's some seeds. I think that thing takes about 5. 1, 2, 3. Well, let's just do 4 for now. Buy them, yes. So they'll just hang out at the shop. There we go. It will do it. Remove those things. Now, I'm gonna plant wheat on that field again, so I can do that tomorrow. Which means after this field is done and that field is done, the little tractor can do stuff. I will do some doing its work. Little tractor is still planting this field. Let's just see, nothing came in. What we then need is, after we can, I'm still considering, should I collect the straw? Because we are going to need to deal with the straw. A forage, either a forage wagon which we will hire, because I don't think I'm going to bale it. I'm just going to get the forage wagon, hire the forage wagon. This one, or just get the bigger one. Yeah, get this one. Hire it. Let's see if I lease it, how much I pay for it. 1,000 and something. Now the reason why we are not, because we're already in our first growth stage, so it doesn't really make sense for us to actually roll the fields. So you can see there, we are getting rid of the weeds. There's weeds on that field, but I can just cultivate it over, it doesn't matter. We're going to do grass on the big field. I'm still considering, should I roll, shouldn't I roll. I don't think I'm going to. So here you can see we did our seeding. Okay, this one is done. So rolling you really want to do just after you seed the first day. I don't know if rolling will help in after the second growth stage, or the first growth stage. So I don't know if I want to roll. I know it has an influence on my crop yield. So yes. Come on. There we go. Drop you. We'll pop you back. And we will go and collect that thing. There. So the next thing we will do is we are going to get our fertilizer, and we will fertilize. Funny, this thing, this game sometimes do weird things, but you can see how the seed things differ. This seems fine. Our nitrogen really sucks. We are creeping up in our scores. Weed control is bad. Tillage is bad. This is why you do not want to cultivate separately. That's why we got our other seeder. I haven't put the cultivator away yet. I might sell it. Sometimes you might want the cultivator. And this is the problem with the AI driver. It doesn't do well in the farmyard. It doesn't do well at all in the farmyard. So I think this is where we are going to maybe leave it for the day. How long have we done this? This is the problem for this stuff. No, we're just gonna go a bit. I think this is where we're gonna leave it. This is the problem with this game. It's really immersive, and you sort of get caught up in it. So you play, and then we play longer, and then you play a bit more, and you play even a bit more. Now I could get some of these bale wrappers and round bale wrappers and, but here is the thing. I hate round bales with a passion. I really truly hate round bales. Okay, here we go. Now we can pick up this thing, and then when we are done with this, picking up this, we will come and fetch the cedar. Or first sell the other cedar, come and fetch this one, and plant most of the stuff we want to plant. Now let's fill it up with ore. Need to fill it up with fertilizer because we need to start fertilizing our crop. And again, liquid fertilizer does work better. A nice thing about precision farming is you do use less fertilizer. And then in December, around there, I might sell some stuff. But after we are done with this, here we go, let's send you home. I will get enough money to then have enough so that I can build my different stuff. Let's see, did you actually decide to do this? Yeah, it should. Some more of that stuff. This is almost done. Come on, you do have enough power to pull this for you. Sometimes the tractors just don't want to start. Really acts moronic. Let's just save the game. And then we will go and see if it wants to do it now. If it wants to drive. It's really a difficult thing to actually start the game like this in this mode. I'm still considering, I still need an extra tractor. I don't have enough tractors. I really don't have enough tractors. Okay. Ooh, let's just unload. Unload is Y, I think. No, it's I. I or Y. So there we go. Now I want to sell that one. So we will sell you. I get 11,000 back for this one. And then this thing do stupid things like that. Okay, we are back with our lime spreader. Or in this case, our fertilizer. And turn that on. Okay, so there's no lime on here, so we will ask our AI to work for us. We might just roll this anyway. I really need a forage wagon. But I have so many things to do. We also need to plant the other field. So nitrogen. Although it doesn't look as cool as some of the other stuff, you do get nice control over it. It does spray it nicely. It fertilizes the field fine. The lime here, it's fine. I'm not gonna fiddle with that one. This is not as good as the liquid fertilizer, and it's not as nice as some stuff, but yeah, it is as it is. I know there's guys who play with loans. I never bother because I do not like loans. Farming is difficult enough in the normal circumstances that I don't want to worry about paying back a loan. Yes, you can afford more equipment. Yes, in the end it does work out better. But yep. Here we go, we'll just drive back. I actually could have picked that thing up with this tractor maybe. Let's clear up our farmyard for now. Hang on, if I should not run into our farmyard. We're gonna clear some stuff. We want to clean up our farmyard a bit. This we are still gonna keep for a bit. Eventually we will sell that. There's a shed in here somewhere. Where's the shed? We want to sell that one, yes. We're not doing this to get the money per se. Of course you don't get a lot of money. And I want to get rid of some of these annoying fences as well. They are littering up my farmyard. They are doing nothing. They are just a nuisance. Those can stay. This is our house. Can I sell? Yay. Sometimes this does, like here, this one does not want to sell. It tells you you can sell it, but it just refuses to do so. This one wants to sell. I'll sell this one. A nice 4,000. Yes. Alright. So now all of that is gone. This just refuses to sell, but we don't need that space. I want the space there for something. I could actually sell this, all of this, but at the moment I don't care what happens in that space. Now what I want to do is I want to cut all these trees down. So you are done. I might just hire the eventually to find time to do everything, that's the problem. That is the problem. Okay. So, what we want to do now first is we want to go and plant our grass so that we can have a nice crop of grass somewhere in the future. Then we'll pick up this with the forage bacon. The nice thing about this game is you can do with it what you want. Oat, canola. So you can see it doesn't matter what you want. I know we passed grass just now. So we've got barley, we've got oats, we've got canola, long grain rice, grass. Yes, grass we want. Grass is actually a very nice thing to sow because it really doesn't care too much about stuff. Okay, we have done at least some stuff. We'll go and check out contracts just now. You can see we have done quite a bit of cultivating here yet. This is not as good, I think, as liquid cultivation, but at least we do add lime. I don't know if it is as good. Definitely liquid fertilizer is better, but currently we just have this one, so we will work on it. I don't want to have two fertilizers at once. If I done here, I think I'll roll this stuff. I don't know. So we do need rolling. Need rolling, need lime. But our lime is good, our fertilizer is good, so we're not going to lime it. Weeds growing. So there is weeds growing on this. So there's weeds growing. We need to weed. So this is basically where we are. So I'll leave you here. So thanks for watching. Please support the channel, please subscribe, please go and donate on patreon.com, and see you at my next gameplay review. Or gameplay actually.